We all have to deal with difficult or toxic people from time to time. It may be a difficult person at work or a toxic family member. The easiest thing to do is to avoid them. However, this is not always possible. We are going to talk about 10 ways to deal with toxic people. But first, how do you know you are dealing with a toxic person? The short answer is when you feel worse after interacting with them than before. Your energy, your confidence, your self-esteem go down and you feel exhausted just from listening and trying to interact with them. It is important to know how to deal with difficult people because they impact your emotional well-being and your mental health. We cannot change other people. We can only control ourselves. However, by acting or behaving in a certain way, the toxic person may react differently. Some people are just a little toxic when they are in a bad mood or when they don't get what they want, while others are toxic all the time. So here are common behaviors of toxic people. They may play the victim, complain all the time, focus on the negative aspects of everything, criticize, blame other people or circumstances. They may be intimidating, treat you like a child, disregard your opinions, make you responsible of their problems, tell lies, or trying to control and manipulate others. So difficult people have a fixed and unreasonable way of thinking and acting. This creates stress for everyone who has to interact with them. So let's take a look at more effective ways to communicate with unreasonable family members or co-workers. Before I tell you about how to deal with toxic people, make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to be the first one to watch my videos. If you have to deal with difficult or toxic people, use any or all of these 10 strategies. 10 easy steps to deal with difficult people. 1. Take deep breaths. Breathe slowly in through your nose and fill your belly with air. Breathe slowly out through your nose. Repeat at least 5 times. Deep breathing increases the amount of oxygen in your brain, which will make you feel calmer. Feeling calm will send the message to the other person that you are centered and in control. 2. Listen attentively. Let the difficult person explain his or her point of view. Make sure that you understand and rephrase the words of the other person so that it is clear that you understand the difficult person. Acknowledge the person's efforts so that he or she feels comfortable interacting with you. 3. Show empathy. Try to understand what the person might be going through. Get into his or her shoes. It took that person many experiences to become fixated to an unreasonable point of view. Showing empathy establishes a safe ground for further communication. 4. Be aware of body language. Our gestures and posture reveal how we feel about a situation regardless of our spoken words. Positive body language includes relaxed and open facial expression, eye contact, and relaxed arms. Negative body language includes lack of eye contact, overuse of hands, checking the phone, or frowning. 5. Express gratitude. Thank the difficult person for sharing this information with you. It may sound counterintuitive to thank someone for his or her complaint or for stating an irrational point of view. However, your sincere gratefulness will put the other person at ease and more open to listen and communicate with you. 6. It's not about you. When discussions get heated and people start to get angry at each other, remember to not take anything personally. Think that the other person is upset and is just getting all this steam out. The best thing is to keep calm and try to understand the other person's point of view. 7. Choose the topics. If you already know what will trigger the person's irrational response, try to avoid it at all costs. Avoiding discussions about difficult topics will keep the communication positive. There are families who ban certain topics during gatherings, such as politics, sports, or controversial issues that trigger strong emotions. 8. Define your goal. What is the reason you are dealing with this difficult person? Do you need to find a solution to a problem? What outcome are you looking for? Once you know what your goal is, you will be able to develop a plan to accomplish that task. 9. Know yourself. How much of this difficult situation are you able to handle? How much stress will make you lose your patience? What about your attention span? 10. Limit the time. If you know you will be participating in a difficult meeting, set a time frame at the beginning to make sure everyone knows, especially the difficult person, the duration of the discussion. So in summary, when dealing with toxic people, the first step is taking deep breaths so you stay calm. Number 2, make sure you have a set time limit so you know when it's going to begin and when it's going to end. Number 3, make sure we know what the goal is. So what are we trying to accomplish with the meeting when we spend that time with this person? And then don't take anything personally. So if there is any criticism or negativity, always keep in mind it's not so much about you as it is about the other person. So if you found this video helpful, remember to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you next time.